Hello and welcome to T-Boo's Investigative Card Making. My name is Teresa Bowman and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in East Tennessee. It's so pretty out here, and especially today. We had a thunderstorm and it was a bit windy, but it's all good now. Anyway, this is all my information. If you'd like to take a screenshot, I'll take my hands away. So you can take a screenshot. It has all my information on there. And I'm gone. That's semi what I look like. I don't have the glasses anymore because I had surgery. It is celebration time, and you all, if today's the 5th, which it is, it's either the 5th or the 6th. I can't remember. The last time I was with you all, my last video, I lost my voice, or nearly lost. It was gone. I was squeaking. So, thank you for those that were watching it and felt sorry for me. Thank you. I do this every year, it seems. Every November, December, I lose my voice. And sometimes when I sang a lot, I lost it regularly. Anyways, it decided to come back. It took a while because I had to be quiet. That was going to happen when? Everybody, I tell them I was born with the gift of gab. What do you do with your gifts that you get? You use them. So I use my voice, literally. Anyway, it's celebration. Hallelujah. Okay, so in celebration, we'll run from January 5th to February 28th. And you can get, with a $50 order, or more, you can get some free things, and we'll just glance at what's going on in here. See, I'll show you the owls, the carrots, thanks a bunch, and adorable owls, which are adorable. And then you get these. Oh, I'll show you this hopefully in this video. If I don't, I'll show it to you in the next video. I'm sure you've seen it. It's beautiful. And then cows. I pass cows every day. I love them. I love the farm stuff. I don't really do animals really well, but, and then there's some paper that you can get with a $50 order. Also, there's, I'm just glancing, remember. Oh, and this. Lots of people doing this, and it's, oh my goodness, they're so talented. So talented with this. And then with a $50 order, you can get Beautifully Happy. And then, oh, and this, I believe it's 48 sheets. Don't quote me on that because I can't count. 4 sheets. Yep, 48 sheets. That's what it says. Oh, yeah. And then the host, if you host a class, like, you know, you can do an online class, and I believe it's $350 or $300. Look, my voice just came back. It didn't come with its brain. So here, scenic garden. I've seen some done with that too. It's beautiful. And this, let me show you that right this very second. I forgot about that. The last time I tried to make this video, and then I found out everything fell. So anyway, this is, the color is called Boho Blue. Again, voice came back without English. I'm kidding. Anyway, Boho Blue is the color of this beautiful, I'll turn it this way, beautiful little one. It's like our white one. It's exactly like our white one. The difference is it's blue. It comes the same way the white one does, with everything that you need. It comes with your 2 clear blocks, your the black one. Let me pull these out in case you don't have one already. I have the white one. I have the big one, the big boss, the bossy one. I should call it. Hang on. Sorry for the noise. Okay, oops. Let's go this way. So it comes with the gray plate. Oh, it comes with a dark gray plate. Another clear plate. This is for embossing folder. Oh, insert embossing folder hinges. Okay, so this is the regular embossing folder, and this is the thick, or vice versa, the thick one. I haven't used it yet. And then, of course, I said the clear plate, and then the one that I always use is the white one, the base plate. So use these regularly for, you know, your framelits and things like that. It works just like the white one. If you have the white one, it works just like, this is just pretty. I got it because it's pretty. I'm a purple person. One day, Stampin' Up's going to surprise me and have a purple something, purple machine of some sort. So these are really cool. I know I have both the plates on the other one. At least I think I do. I use just, you know what? I don't use embossing folders that much. I don't know why. I get them and then I forget about them. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so let me, sorry for the noise again. Oh, let's put that with that so I don't forget it. And yeah, really cool. And how you get this, there's 3 different ways to join Stampin' Up. And if you'd like to be on my team, I would so greatly appreciate you being on my team. I love everybody. I'm learning. Everybody's learning, right? So anyway, so you can get this. Let me get the little doodad again. Uh-oh. I'm about to lose a stamp set. Okay. Let me move this out of the way too, because we're not going to use it. I'm showing you a new technique today. So, it's boho blue. It's a limited edition mini Stampin' Up cut and emboss. Okay, and you can get this. I should have brought my other glasses. Like I said, there's 3 options. So if you'd like to know, please give me a call or email me or message me or whatever on Facebook, and I'll tell you all the details. Okay, now I want to show you the cards that I made with this technique that I want to show you. I don't know what it's called. I have no idea. I forgot to listen to that part. This was the original size, and I cut it down. But actually, I'm using note cards and envelopes. So, you know, I'm using the same size of tape and everything that I used. And the tape that I'm using, it's not really tape. It's masking paper from Stampin' Up that we have. And I love it. I didn't use it much before, and then I learned this technique, and I just love it. I love it. It's not just for masking. And I'd like to teach you this. I learned this from Shannon West. I almost forgot her name. Oh my goodness, that's terrible of me. I try to remember everybody's name. And I use the brush bass. No, let me try that again. It's right here. Yeah, brass, not bass, brass. I'm thinking of fishing, and I don't even like fish. Butterflies. So we're going to use those again, but I'm going to be a little different. I like doing things different, don't you? It's a very easy thing to do. Okay, so this time I'm taking a 4 1/4 by 8, 4 1/4 by 8.5, 4 1/4 by 11 piece of cardstock cut in half. Actually, it's 8.5 by 11, and I just cut it in half, right? Yes. These, and you get 2 pieces. So, and it's scored at 5 1/2. And then I took 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to use them as layers because I haven't done that yet. So I thought that's what we will do. We, meaning me and the mouse in my pocket. Just, we know that, right? And I had a piece of paper that I had already used. I hope you don't mind me using this. I was practicing on it. And the colors, now you need 3 different colors, but it's quite interesting. I was, before when they were saying this and they were showing how to do it, I'm like, okay, and what was the 3rd color for? So the 3 of a shade, like blue, green, yellow, orange, purple, black, whatever you have. Okay, but 3 of that color shades, 3 shades of that color. So I went a light, medium, and a dark, right? So I have Balmy Blue, Tahitian Tide, I can say that actually, Orchid, Oasis are my 3 colors. That's what I used on those other 2 cards, right? So we're going to start, I should have these in order. of doing it. I had an order of how I did it, the second card. So, actually, they're both the same, guys. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your masking paper, a sheet of that, and you're going to cut it at 1 inch. Now, I was a bit confused until I saw them tearing off the back. What you're going to do is take the sheet of paper. If I can open this, too bad. I can't blame my voice for this. I can blame my hand for it, my other hand, right? Okay, take a piece of masking paper, and do you see that line there? Can you see that where it's in the middle? You're going to turn it this way and cut 1 inch, or excuse me, 1.5 inches, okay? And then I'm going to put that back over there. You're going to take, you need 2 of them. I had 2. Oh, here it is. I had to have 2, but I'm going to do something different. I have leftover from when I cut it before, because I did it 2 times, right? I noticed that it doesn't stick really, really super duper good if you use it over and over and over and over again. That doesn't really work well for this technique, okay? Because I tried it. Okay, so, and this was my favorite set of colors that I chose. What you're going to do is, by the way, when you take this off, you are not, repeat, do not try to stick it down like mushy, 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 okay? You don't want it lifted up, but you don't want it mushy, mushy either. And I'm just putting this on here. If you want to measure, you measure. I'm not particular. So I'm going to lay this right here, like I am going to use that dark line so I can make sure I'm straight, because I wasn't straight before. And see this where it's lifted up? You probably can't see that really well, but it's lifted up a little. I'm just going to gently go like that. Okay, and I'm sure the other side's doing the same thing. But I want these down really well, because I don't want my card to move, right? Okay, and you decide how much you want at the top, how much you want on the bottom, whatever your decision is, right? Okay. Well, if I can see, okay, here it goes. Nope. My stars and garters. Okay, take that piece off and take this piece off. Now, you don't have to take them off at the same time. You can do what you like. Now, I am going to find another line to make it straight. That does not look straight, but it is. Color me purple. Okay, and you make it as far apart, because you're going to color this centerpiece, okay? And you make it as far apart as you want. And I think we're going to go 1 line under the dark one and lay it down. Oopsie daisy. And I'm not pressing really, really hard. Okay, I just want this bottom line right here, there, and the top one. Okay, and then I want these guys like that. Okay, oh, fiddle. I grabbed the wrong one. This is the one I wanted to grab. Okay, we're not doing that one. All right, that's okay. I use my leftover, so I'm going to have leftover this size, and I'll just use it then when I do that. Okay, so I'm going to take my Balmy Blue brush. I love this thing. And I am going to, what is it called anyway? I've got the little ones too, and I thought of using the little ones, but I already used it in this color. And I don't like to, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once, talk and do this, and I can't talk and do that. So anyways, our brushes, we have big ones, and in the new mini catalog, we have the little ones. And if I had it in my desk, I would have showed you, but I didn't bring them. So, okay, anyway, bring them, meaning I'm in the same room. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, let me move this stuff over so I don't get stuff on it. Ink, mostly. I'm going to pick up my ink off the pad. I can't think of her name for the life of me, but somebody else had a really good idea about taking the ink, using our re-inkers, putting it on a block and picking up the ink that way. I like that idea. I do. I really do. Okay. And now I'm going to, I'm starting with the lighter color. I don't know if I said that. I'm starting with the lighter color first. Okay. I thought for a second I had the, okay, that's, okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm going into the center. Now the center is that line right here, okay, of where, to me, that's where it is, because that's easy to find, right? So I'm putting that on, and you can do it as dark as you want or as light as you want, and I'm not caring. I really don't care, because it's going to turn out beautifully no matter what. Now I am going to bring a little bit, because I got darker here and light up there, so I am going to bring some in up there. And I went about halfway. If you're not sure and you're really technical about it, you could bring in your piece and go like that, but it's really hard to hold it because it's slippery on one side. So it's okay if you go over a little bit. It ain't going to hurt it, because then you're going to go with the next color, and that's going to make it disappear anyway. So there's that. And then I'm going to take the Tahitian Tide. And I don't mix my colors. I don't have just blues and whatever. I don't mix them. I'm just weird that way. I have a brush for, well, I don't have a brush for every color yet, but that's how it's going to be. And also in the mini catalog, there's a stand that you can get. And if you want what you're going to want, you're wanting. You don't know this yet, but you want to know where it is in the catalog, don't you? Let me quickly find, oh, glory, 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 glory. Wow. The nerve of some people's kids. Wow. Don't you just love watching me flip pages? Oh, Lordy. This is a fun set. I can't wait to use it. You know what? I wonder if in the back. Oh, look, there's frogs on the pond. Why didn't I see that? Tara. Surely it should say where it is. But anyways, there is a page that has the brushes and, here it is. Page 67. 67, not 47. Okay, 67. Here it is. Y'all see that? Hang on a minute. Let me bring it up closer to you. There you go. There's the little thing. It holds 9, I believe. Yes, 9 of the mini brushes, but it also holds the big ones. So when mine comes, I will show it to you. Okay? So I am going to use next. That was a rabbit hole. Sorry. I came out successfully. Now, I might have some ink on here, which I don't. So I'm going to do it again. Bring up some ink. Bring up. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. Yes. Oh, I love this color. And I'm going to turn this because I'm a lefty. I'm also, I was going to say I'm a lefty and I'm in my right mind. Now, you right-handeds? I don't know. I'm not. Oops, I don't want to do that. Yes, I do. Maybe I'm not in my right mind. Oh, dear. Yes. You think so? Okay. I went a little over on that one. You definitely can tell that. And I'm going to come over and I'm going to grab my Balmy Blue. I'm changing the names of our colors. Our Balmy Blue. I'm going to also grab more of the color because I got more of the Tahitian Tide. And I'm just going to make it so that it blends together. So see, you could just make it so that it doesn't look like it's running over. Apparently I can't do that with this. So I probably could if I wanted to spend 100 years on it. And at the same time, I'm trying really hard not to press on that paper too much. And I think I've done that. Now, we're done with these colors for now. Well, we're actually, done with, excuse me, Balmy Blue, so I'm going to put that away. And then, but I'm not done with the Balmy Blue or the Orchid Oasis. Because we're going to do the same thing with the Orchid Oasis and the Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue. And the Tahitian Tide. Okay, the difference is the Tahitian Tide becomes the light color. And the Balmy Blue, I keep saying Balmy Blue. The Orchid Oasis becomes the dark color. So what I want to do is remove these gently, Lord willing. Oh, hopefully I didn't press too hard. And you got to go slow. Now, if you're in a daggum hurry, don't do this. Because you don't want to ruin your paper, right? And yes, I'm in a hurry because I'm on video. But I'm trying to make it so it looks nice. So I'm really not trying to be hurry. I want it to, oops, see, got away from me. So what I'm going to do is it tore a little bit there. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to tear it this way and hope and pray I don't screw it up. Got a little away from myself. So, how are you all doing? What are you all doing? I don't do resolutions because I never do them. So, okay, I'm hoping that's not, yeah, it's not. It's the tape. So, I'll just peel that off when I, apparently not. When I take the tape off, I was going to just peel it off, but apparently not. So, I'm going to come back the other way and lift it. Yay. You just take it off as slow as you can and as nice as you can. And you'll have this beautiful thing there. I was going to go ahead and adhere it, but I'm not. I'm going to get the other one off. Well, that came off skinny. I guess, okay, I put it close to this. So, you know, again, that's how you can judge how big you want how big or small you want your bar, and I made it small apparently. I've done this a few times, so I know how fast and slow I need to go. Sometimes I go super duper slow, and other times I have to go super duper fast. And usually I'm not super duper fast. I've also tried the idea of using the embossing buddy. Well, I don't even know if that's what we're calling it, but that's what I'm calling it because that's what it was. Oh dear. What have I done? Okay, yay. Okay, so now I'm going to cover this up. I think I'm going to come down. I'm actually going to, yeah, I'm going to turn it about. Yes, I am. And I'm going to leave, sorry, I was bringing it close to me. Sorry about that. Okay, see this line right here? I'm going to go over it by about 1/16 of an inch, okay? I mean, very minute. Excuse me, I'm sorry, the top one. I'm doing the top one first because I'm going to go this way, not this way. So, let's put that one on the line, or actually let it go over a little bit. You can do this in any way you want to. You could do it this way. You could, whatever your desire is. I'm just showing you the technique, okay? And this is to not have a line. If you know, the colors will blend together. And that's a little bit more than, that is a bit more than 1/16. I don't want it that much. Just a tad showing, okay? Just a tad. Well, that's a tad. Me and measurements. We don't get along well. Okay, now I'm going to do the, oh, and by the way, oh, I mushed that. So I'm going to have to be very careful when I take it off. And you use the other side. So you don't want to use this same side. You want to use the other side. Okay, what did I just did? I went the wrong way. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay, so this video is also to show you what not to do. Okay. What am I doing? I was right. Oh, dear goodness. Let me ponder for a second. I was right. Darn. Okay. You know what? You'd be surprised I've done this more times than I care to count. Okay, your next one is going below it. And let me see how many blocks. Let me just lift this up a little bit. Three. Okay, so I want to go down 3 blocks from the other one. We're taking this, putting it on the line there, at least trying to. Okay, turn it about. Don't remove that again, okay? So we're going to go down 3 blocks, 2, 3, and go on the line after it, or not after it, but you know, but below it. And it'll be straight because we're following that line. And you want to make sure the edges are done, okay? Done meaning they're down really good. Because I've done it without, and it didn't, it wasn't all that in a bag of chips. Okay, so this time we are using Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue, again. Tahitian Tide is what we're using. Tahitian Tide and Orchid Oasis. And this is how I label them. I take my little labeler thing and I write it out. Or I don't write it out. It does. I type it out. Okay, so I'm starting with Balmy Blue. Good Lord. Yeah, that's the color. Oh, I meant for... I'm starting on this side. And it's not Balmy Blue, it's Tahitian Tide. We know that because why? I don't know. Because it says it is. Okay, going to the center again, and it's kind of awkward because I have less... I don't have this part centered in, so that's okay though. It's about centered, yes? And you just, that's it, you know? Just put it on, lay down the, oopsie. Closing this. Glory. Glory, glory, glory. Okay. Yes, Lord, this is the day you've made, and I will rejoice in it, because I'm happy anyway. Oh, I hope you all are enjoying your first few days of your new year, of our new year. And I started off, as you see, because there's the blob. And I did go past the half. No biggie. No big deal. Just keep going. Ooh, that's really dark. I should have took some off. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's going to be really, really pretty when we take it off. And I am going to add some more Tahitian Tide to blend it just a little bit more, giving Tahitian Tide a little bit darker since we went really dark on the Orchid Oasis. I went all the way across. Okay. All right. Tahitian Tide's done. Orchid Oasis is done. We're going to set those aside. And the big reveal. Okay, not the reveal yet. Don't you just hate it on those, I don't know, they're showing something, it takes them an hour to show it to you. And this time I can go a little faster because the tape isn't as sticky as before. There we go. See? Sticky, sticky. That can get thrown away. I mean, you could probably try to use it. I wouldn't. But that's me. You do you. I hear people say that a lot. And now I'm saying it. Oh my goodness. And see how you have a... Uh-oh. let's hope when I go back this way, it won't do that. It'll be just the tape. Yes, thank you, Lord. Okay, so, and there's that. Now I want the, that is really pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that stamp set that I'm going to tell you about again because, oh, I didn't do it on the second one. Well, we'll just do it on one, right? Because I took so long on the first one. And let me get rid of everything. And we're going to stamp. Let's see if, oops, sorry about the noise. I'm a bit noisy. And this is Dainty Delight. Isn't that pretty? I love all these different little doodads. And I like this one right here. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to place it on my, oops, wrong way. Oopsie. No, I think I can use a D block for that. So I'm going to put it on my block. Hopefully you don't see my grays. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in the thingamajigger. And I am going to take, Balmy Blue. I'm going to take the dark color. So we're staying with 3 colors, yes? And I'm going to take the Balmy Blue. I know that's odd, but I'm going to take it anyway. And the point of it is to stay with the colors, you know, because they stand out. Now let me show you the 2 that I did, okay? And I did them both in the Balmy Blue. Not the Balmy Blue. I did it in the Orchid Oasis. Coloring purple, will you? Dear goodness. I just, you know what? I should do it in the Balmy Blue just because I'm saying Balmy Blue. Okay, so you want the darker color on there because you're doing it on the lighter side, yes? Okay. Holding my breath like they tell you in the x-ray room. Exhaling, and yes, it turned out. Whew, I was a little worried there. You don't have to stick your finger in the ink just like I did. It won't do anything different except probably make a mess. Ugh. I don't have any cleaners on me. Okay. Now, I want to stamp, thank you for your kindness. You know, this will make very nice for you that celebrate Christmas and New Year's and all that. Thank you cards. You know, make you some nice little thank you cards and send them out. These are so pretty. I love this. I love this. Please excuse my messy block that I forgot to clean. Okay. And again, we're using Orchid Oasis, not Balmy Blue. Actually, the last time I put the dark color on the bottom, this time I put it on the top. So I am going to put my sentiment on the bottom bar. I want to make sure I inked that. Yes, I did. Hold your breath so you can make it nice and straight and lift up. Oh, yeah, that was not straight. Okay, this one's going to be flipped over and done again. Okay, technique showing. And don't do it like that. You want your stamp to be straight. I don't know why mine wasn't. Oh, okay, I needed to go up just a little bit. Okay, so errors shown. This one I just flip it over and do it again. Okay, and then I would adhere it with dimensionals on here. Right now you're going to see it without because I'm not sending this card. Okay, but this is how, you know what, let's just go ahead and do that with the other one since we're going to do it anyway, right? So did I cut 2 of them? No, I didn't. So let's go ahead and cut it. Why not? What fun. What fun it is. Oh, that's a Christmas song, isn't it? So, okay, this is showing you how to cut it. I cut it before, so take it at 1.5. And cut it. I want to show you a nice card anyway, and I'll go lickety split here because you don't really need to watch me, so you can fast forward this to the end of this card, and that way you will have the end result. Okay, so I'll try not to do a heck of a lot of talking here. If I edited my videos, that would be awesome, but I don't. So I mean, how do you know that I don't make mistakes? I mean, that I do make mistakes, because I do. A lot of mistakes. I gave up on the not talking. But I'm going to use the skinny bar, just like I said before, right? I mean, it really doesn't matter what the size of this is. Actually, this is just fine because you're not going past it, hopefully. And I'm going to make this one just a little bit bigger, I think. Okay. No, I think you do need to do that because you could go over this and go into this white one. You don't want to do that, correct? This is off just a tad. Well, it's going to be off just a tad, apparently. Okay, starting over, going quickly. Because in between I told you stop, you know, go in the middle, all that good stuff. You don't have to listen to that again, do you? So, let's do a little bit of communicating. I know this isn't a live one, but hey, it's learning. And I'd like to know more about you. And if you've not subscribed yet, if you're enjoying this video, even with my mistakes, you could subscribe to my video. That will help me to my goal of 100. You know, you have to hit the first goal. I needed a first goal of 1. But then you have another goal. I hit 50. And now I want to get to 100 so that I can do live videos with you all. And actually, I don't get to see you. But, well, maybe I would. Well, I don't get to see you, but you get to see me. That's always fun, right? I can't do those right now. So, I can on Facebook, but not on YouTube yet. So, I'd like to do that on YouTube. Then you can see what I look like. Actually, you can, because that thing that I sent you is semi what I look like. I think my hair's a little darker, but whew, for a minute there, I thought I grabbed the wrong color. Yummy. Okay, we're good. Where's the other one? Okay, yummy. Okay. Ouch. Oh, I don't know why I did that. The longest part is peeling it off, because you don't want to tear it. That's what takes the longest. And then when you start seeing I think it's the tape that's tearing, not the paper on this. Just go the opposite direction and it'll pick itself up, right? There. Set that down for a second. Just to go a little faster. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oops, Daisy. Okay, so the tape itself started tearing right here. So I'm going to go the opposite way, like I said. And keep going. There we go. And it stuck itself down. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put it down here. And remember, I'm going to have a little bit of the color showing. A little bit, yes. And then I'm going to turn this. Let's see which side. This side is the Balmy Blue, and I want the Balmy Blue to be the side that I do the other stuff on. Just so that I see how many blocks again. Oh, I did the whole thing. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I'm so sorry this is taking so long. When you do it, it won't take so long. I'm doing it because I'm trying to show you, right? And I want to show you right. I don't want to show you a mess, right? So I want to show it to you in a good way. And hopefully I've been in screen all this time. No, I haven't. Ugh, don't you just get frustrated when I do that? I do. I get frustrated and then I have to redo it. Ugh. Okay, so this time we're using Balmy Blue first. And I did it upside down, so I'm going to turn it because we're not using Balmy Blue again. We're using Tahitian Tide. And it's going to be on the side that the Balmy Blue was on because it's now the light color. Isn't that awesome? Wow, I picked up a lot. Okay, Balmy Blue going down. And this time I really want to get it dark because the other one is really dark. The Orchid Oasis. And now we're going to do the Orchid Oasis. And I bet you I've got some Orchid Oasis on here. So let's try and see if that will go off. Yeah. See? I am going to hold this edge. And really, see, I had enough to where I don't have to ink it up anymore. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. That's almost, that looks like purple to me. Again, favorite color. Okay, all done with that. All done with the brushes. Put them all back, paper throw away. And let's take this off and try really hard to not tear anything as I do that. Okay, yay, no errors yet. Holding the breath. Now see, I did get some color down here. So what I'm going to do is take, that's why using the 1.5 is a better idea. So, anyway, no biggie. I'm going to take the Balmy Blue. I actually said it, and I am going to make a little bit of something right here so it doesn't look like anything. So it's not light, I mean dark. Okay, taking the Orchid Oasis, and I'm going to stamp my greeting first this time. And Lord willing, it'll be straight. Again, crooked. I'm just, you know what? It's a little bit. And I will think of something to take care of that. It's not as crooked as it was. So there's that. And guess what? We will take care of that. Let me find my, can't find my take your pick tool. It should be in this little bundle, but it's not. So I'm going to use our old thing. This is no longer available, but look, let's try and cover that up a little. Does that help? Not really. Oh dear. I want it to look like it's flying. Okay, and here we go. Ugh. I don't know why that did that. I'm going to have to figure out. I am going to adhere it because it doesn't look too bad. I probably won't send it. But I am going to use dimensionals, and I want you to notice my dimensionals all have black lines on them, or yeah, they are black. And let's stick one in the middle just for the fun of it. And when I remove the backings, I can tell which ones I've taken them off because there are no black lines. Isn't that awesome? Well, I was closer. Oh dear. Oops. No, 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 no. I'll take it this way. Easier for me to line up. Better. And that is the card, y'all. Well, maybe I wanted it to look that way. I could always say that, right? There's that card. And you know what? Next time, when we come back together, I will have another idea for you. And it's going to be a card idea. I didn't pre-make the card, unfortunately. Oh, and I'm going to add these little guys. I bought this originally. I don't know why. But I saw them and wanted to use them. And when I was stamping, I was going to put the breathe on. And then this